Hey guys, my name is Adam and welcome back to the VGC Draft League fun tournament which we are having. It is week 3, I am the coach of the LA Drakefish, and this week we are against GrimM. I'll jump right into things. This is going to be a quick introduction. GrimM went through and drafted Monotype. Monotype as well as Ditto, which I think was because someone took one of the B tiers that he wanted, and it can be ghost type, so it falls under the logic. But the great thing about ghost type is that it's weak to dark, and boy do I have that. We'll cut straight to the graphic and I'll see you there. Sweet, this is the graphic for this week. As you can see on his side, there's a core of 5, which I really massively expect to see. There's 3 which could fill into the likely spot, although I would assume that Lola is the 6th one. We'll just see when we get there. There's 4 which I don't think are very likely which will show up. I don't see what they really do. If they show up, I need to be careful that they're not doing something really tricky with me. Age/weakness policy is something which you do have to consider, but I don't think it really matters all that much. Against the team which I've got, he needs to essentially work with speed, work with water absorb, and work with his imprison stuff. I think that's the only chance he's really got. On my side of things, you can see Yveltal is there because Yveltal is Yveltal. It's a dark type, it has dark aura, this team is weak to dark. Under Tailwind, it can outspeed everything. Mr. Fish is there, again, there's gonna be a few weeks where he won't be there, but you know, first 3 weeks, he's always been in the must bring. And Blacephalon makes a return to the must bring out of the no thanks column. This thing, yes, it is a ghost type, so it is weak to his entire team, but you have to remember that that goes both ways. With a Beast Boostmon, I can hit his entire team. Moving into the possible section, there's Gigalith, Hatterene, and Dragolgi, which are all just doing what Hatterene did week 1. For those who don't remember, Hatterene week 1 was very much so just there in case some Trick Room BS happened. I'm aware this team does get Trick Room, it doesn't have Follow Me though, so it might be an issue in him trying to set it up. Not Hatterene, sorry, Serena's up there because of Queenly Majesty and some support moves it gets. I'm gonna be very dead honest, the top 4, we were tempted to only bring the top 4 to team preview. And just say, hey, spoiler alert, here's your edge, I'll tell you what 4 I'm bringing every single time. I said I want the top 4, I want something for Trick Room, and then the 6th one was practically just like, what can we put there? Rhydon doesn't really work, it doesn't get it doesn't have the speed, it's not slow enough, and it also doesn't have the offensive type. Lucario, absolutely not. Tangrowth, Follow Me's not that useful, and Hitmonlee is another absolutely not. Alrighty, we will move into the showdown. Alrighty, so, sorry if I'm speeding through things, it's more or less just that I feel like running through things, getting straight to the video is what people want to see. It's also, again, just because that confidence is back, I'm like, you know, this week we're gonna be fine. There's not really much to say other than, this is the game plan, this is what I'm doing, this is the team, congrats. The team we had, if you couldn't tell, was Yveltal, Whimsicott, Dracovish, Serena, Blacephalon, and we actually chose Dragolgi. We'll just go from the top down. Yveltal was originally Assault Vested with 4 Dark moves, and it was going to be mixed. It was going to be Foul Play, Snarl, Sucker Punch, and Dark Pulse. That got thrown out the window when we discovered that Adamant 246 Yveltal can OHKO his entire team even if everything is Dynamax with Sucker Punch, and we went, cool, okay, we just run physical then. Snarl is still there because the spread Dark type move is really nice, and also lowering special attack's pretty cool. Sky Attack was the replacement for Dark Pulse. the reason you pick Sky Attack over either Fly or Dual Wing Beat is Fly is a 2-turn move anyway, so why not take the extra 10 base power in like the max move? And for those who don't know, Wolfie's motto on Dual Wing Beat is that Dual Wing Beat players deserve to lose, and I kind of agree. The 244 HP, believe it or not, is actually there to live the fish. Why did you count for your own team? Ditto's going to be an issue, and everything has something to deal with everything else. That's just what I've done. No matter what Ditto copies, I should be A, outspeeding it, and then B, have something to deal with it. Yveltal doesn't really have a move to Oko the fish, but I will be fine. It just means, the 244 means that out of max, if my Tailwind gets stalled out, I do live a Fish's Rend from an opposing Dracovish. The extra 20 just go into Spadef to boost up the Assault Vest. Whimsicott is actually lagging tail this week. It could have been eject button, it could have been full incense because they did the same thing. Believe it or not, there was jokes about us running bread because, like, essentially, I really want Frisk this week. If I had the ability Frisk, I'd be flying through, but I don't. What I do have is a single turn Frisk. That's what Switcheroo does here. It doesn't do anything interesting. There's no shenanigans, none of that. Lagging Tail won't slow anything down, because it will be dead. It's more or less that I really want to know what items are on things, and the way I can do that is just by switcherooing everything around. It has Tailwind and Tailwind and Switcheroo are its two support moves. He doesn't have Fake Out again, so there's no real reason for Protect. Moonblast hits the fish. Shadow Ball is Ghost type coverage. I have promised Pikachu, and if it happens, it happens. That if I Switcheroo onto a Calyrex Shadow and it was Life Orb, and it's turn 3 and the fish is still alive, I will max Whimsicott. Under only those 3 circumstances being met, I will max Whimsicott. The max HP 132 Spadef is to always live a modest Life Orb Astral Barrage from Calyrex. Not Specs. If it's Specs, well done. The rest 126 goes into special attack just to get some damage off. The fish, for once, is not a choice item. Protect is really, really important this week. It's something which will make this fish unstoppable. Also, Life Orb Strongjaw Fish is still an absolute menace. Fish's Rend is Fish's Rend. Crunch, his entire team is weak to Dark. I feel like he's probably going to be preparing more for Yveltal to come out and not for Dracovish to just crunch everything. And then Ice Fang is there to hit Yveltal and Whimsicott. Is what it is. We move into the stats. The 134 speed means that under Tailwind, I outspeed max speed Calyrex. There could be an issue with him running Choice Scarf Calyrex. If that happens, there are ways to work around it, for sure. Like, 100% there's ways to work around it. The 116 HP... Oh, my brain just blanked out for a second. So the 134 went into speed, the 252 went into attack, then there was 124 EVs left. What you see in front of you is the most optimal set. It is what it is. Moving into Blacephalon, because the last two really aren't important. Focus Sash, modest max attack, that's an absolutely disgustingly high special attack stat. You put max HP 6 in Spadef, why not? Shadow Ball, Heatwave, Protect, the obvious 3 you have, and then Dark Pulse is there simply just because I know that Ghost and Dark hit the same coverage, but it's just there if I want it, because technically Blacephalon next to Yveltal, Dark Pulse will be stronger. It's just an idea. I'll move into Dragogi, just because I feel like it's the one which is... Serena's not coming, ever. Serena's just there to rack up on the weekly draftings tab. It was between Dragogi and Hatterene. Hatterene would need to be Cassive Berry because it's a Psychic type, and do I really want to bring a Psychic type into Mono Ghost? Not really. Dragogi, however, can like tank most of the hits of his entire team. As you can see, he would underspeed me with things like Iron Ball, Aegis Slash, and I think Corsola as well, just by base underspeeds me. And so will Iron Ball. Quiet, zero speed, Iron Ball, Protect, Dual Stab, and Thunderbolt is there to deal with something, I forget what. Adaptability max special attack moves are still absolutely like a massive threat from this thing. If he puts me into Trick Room, I'm maxing Dragogi and launching max Whirlwinds into things and taking kills. Serena, haha, when you look at this Serena set, you want to see a more useless Mon. Serena is Light Clay Queenly Majesty. It is 158 speed to get. Is it speed tying with a fish? It is speed tying with a fish. That could be an issue. I will actually change that now, to be honest. I will change my Serena to match this. Again, under Tailwind, it outspeeds max speed Calyrex. It also, as you've just seen, outspeeds the fish by 1 point. The 232 in special attack and the 116 in HP is just me being optimal. With the bridges existing, as you can see, if I fiddle around with the special attack drop, instead of going to 318, it actually drops to 317. So I'm getting 2 extra stat points all the way up here. The rest just goes into HP. It's realistically, I'm only ever going to be clicking Helping Hand, although there will be some times where, like, if things go horribly wrong and I'm like, a little bit of longevity would have been nice, I can set up screens and have 8 turns of screens, and it'll work eventually. But then the problem is that I'd have to leave Whimsicott Serena, and this is not an offensive core. The lead is always Whimsicott Dracovish. I feel like he's gonna come to lead Yveltal on purpose. Tailwind Protect turn 1. He doesn't have Fake Out, so he can't stop that. If he goes for something like, if he goes for an attack into Dracovish and Astral Barrage, I still live it. If he doubles me, he doubles me. There was no point in investing like max Spadef, because if he doubles me, I'm just dead anyway. The game plan turn 2 is to always switcheroo and then crunch into something. That's something I'm assuming is going to be Calyrex. I'm expecting Calyrex to be in the lead. Like, I would assume it would be. I'm also expecting it to probably be Sashed. So the point there is to switcheroo the Sash away and then to crunch into it for the Oko. It's more reliable than using, like, doubling into it. Just because, like, if it's Life Orb or something like that, I get to take it, which is nice. Yveltal stays in the back and maxes. The fish can also max. It does lose its Strong Jaw boost, but the fish can max. If things come to it, the fish can go big. You can get big fish. Everything here, including the Whimsicott technically, if I steal the Life Orb, everything here is a max option. These are the 4 that I'll see. This should be a free win. Watch me lose. Haha. See there? Alright, so it is morning of. I am very happy. We are here. We are good. There have been some changes made to the team, which everyone should be aware of. It's all within EVs. Whimsicott is, as you can see, no longer modest. It is now calm. Its EVs were changed slightly. This was all done because of just an idea which I had, which was a lead in... Let me just quickly fix the audio input, so I'll forget to do that later. There we are. A lead of Dragapult Calyrex. If he protects turn 1 on Calyrex and goes to max Airstream into anything, I'm screwed. Calyrex will outspeed me, and then that's game set match. I didn't put Substitute on the fish. I didn't feel like putting Substitute on it over Protect was a good idea. This is EV'd to live. It's max Spit F, by the way. It's max Spit F close to max HP, and then the rest is just in special attack. It is EV'd to live Spexed Astral Barrage Modest Max from Calyrex. The reason it's Specs is just of a what-if case. May as well be. The fish, as you can see, also has a bit more HP now. He's also no longer adamant, and he's no longer max attack. The attack he's got still incredible. The only thing which is going to maybe cause issues now is, I believe, Corsola now lives. Now, Corsola is now the only thing which doesn't get O-code, so maybe it shows up just to be a nuisance. Everything else is still incredible. This is EV to survive Life Orbed Max Life Orbed Astral Barrage from Calyrex. It's also that speed. It's EV to outspeed under Tailwind Max Timid, even though it's EV'd for Max Modest. Serena as well. Again, Serena's now been re-EV'd 4 separate times, hilariously, even though it's never coming. Technically, I was just told that this spread is technically more optimal. I optimized it once, I optimized it again, and apparently you can optimize it even further. This is as optimal as it gets. Serena's never coming there. I think I'm ready to go. Everything's PP max, everything's all done. We've said good luck, have fun. Calm down, game. I didn't press it that many times. We're good. I had some practice against Liliana from the other draft, because I normally help her out with her teams. Well, I say normally, it's only been a week. I didn't really help much this week. She kind of came to me and like, hey, I've got this idea, and then swept me in practices, and I'm like, well then. But yeah, we practiced again using like some different logic of like some stuff I didn't bring the first time. And beforehand, she was like, hey, do you want to practice with your team? And she's put me into Trick Room. She's burnt everything. She's put, what's it called? The move where they take you down with them. Destiny Bond on everything, and I've fallen for it, and I won every game. One of them got close. It involved me making a really smart double switch to preserve both the fish and Whimsicott. Yeah, I didn't lose. She brought the exact lot I expected, but then brought Frostless. She brought offensive Frostless and support Dragapult. Support Dragapult's something I do need to be afraid of, because that thing in the first game, when I was not prepared for it, swept me. And it might be here again. Okay. We just do this. I'm gonna take my time. What is he doing? What is it? Okay, Rotom and Frostless both have the ability to be offensive. Ditto's obviously doing Ditto stuff. The Dragapult can be either offensive or this thing can be supportive. I have to find out. That Frostless almost 100% is the Dracofish answer. 100%. Is a physical special Aegis Slash. Is the Ditto. Where's the sash on that team? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Mons which would like it. You will find out. We'll find out. I'm using the red and green because my blue controller is dead. Not dead, it's almost dead. Which is really weird, given that, like, my Switch sits on charge the entire time. How can a controller attached to it be dead? Okay, what am I saying? Dragon Ball Aegislash. Hello. Does Aegislash get first? No, hurry up. There's something here. Yep, I can hear that I've got a decision to make. No, it's Power Trick though. Okay, I'm doing this because I really do not believe that Aegislash is either maxing or is sashed. And there are two things that I'll bank on. I feel like this lead is hard built to counter your Yveltal. Dragon Ball's out. I'm going well then. Ditto into what? Oh, he's gonna take... He's gonna copy Tailwind. I can kill it though because it's not sashed. Oh, I can kill it! Goodbye, Aegislash. Nope, not Aegislash, dead. He knows my fault now. 100% I need to... I don't have taunt. Again, I don't put taunt on things! I'm gonna... No, because I've still got a eject button. That's no longer what I want to be doing. I'm still lagging telling me. Oh, thank God. Yeah, no kidding. So I could have double whims got here, maybe it was a smart play, but I didn't. That's really annoying. I'm gonna protect and go for Shadow Ball on Aegislash. I don't see why I wouldn't. He's also seen I'm switcheroo, which means he knows something's up. Protect. Bing. No, sorry. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Just do it. Especially, yes, 100%. Especially now that they have Tailwind up, I need speed boosts. Okie dokie. It's Dark Aura time. Who wants to guess how much a Dark Aura Crush does? I need speed boosts, and this is the way I get them. Okay. Oh, he's taking a kill. Huh. I'll write it. You've only write it down. Yeah, sure. He's not maxing, which is good. And Wizard's Up doesn't have Protect, which is good. Oh, watch him switch her in my Assault Vest away. He's gonna take my Assault Vest. He's gonna do it. Oh. Yeah, ow. I'm bulky. Yeah, shouldn't come yet. I'm a very bulky fish. I'm a very bulky fish. And now I have a speed boost. In Tailwind, which is great. speed boost is something I really need. Launch. Goodbye. Strength finish plus 1, this can be a relative plus 1. Thank you very much. The fish is going to kill himself in Life World, and Tailwind's gone. But that should mean there's only one more turn of his Tailwind. So an Airstream Protect is surely my best play. Hello. Frostbite. Wings. Which one of you is Sash? Which one of you is Maxing? Jackapult. Maxing, I'm gonna do this. It's Dragapult in the Moonball. I've been tempted to go, like, to either catch stuff in Pokeballs, especially in games, it's so easy to do it. I've been tempted to, like, if it's a flex, then we catch them ourselves. Can you shut up? I've been tempted to catch stuff in different balls in the Pokeballs. Heck, fine. Lightning. Okay, oh, Max Lightning, I can probably check that special physical Dragapult. That is Thunder off Dragapult. Which means he's probably now aware. That's so much damage! Why would deal so much damage? Does Frostlass get Ice Shard? It does. Will that be really annoying? Absolutely. Will I just deal with it? Yeah. Get close to the Thunder Song. Get close to the Thunder. Into that slot. Bye! Frostlass isn't sashed, and Yveltal takes another kill. Launch. Breaker takes another kill. 2 each. Great success. From me not understanding Ditto Tailwind. Oh, Dracovish takes 3. He's so cool. Oh, Dracovish, you living legend. Dracovish is the true MVP of this. He takes a kill on himself. Yes please. Everyone keeps changing their league cards. Boys, I've not changed my league cards since like Series 4. What are you doing? Trick Room stuff is incoming, which is funny. Jellison's not here. Pardon? You really disrespected the fish. What on earth do I do about him mimicking... Calyrex also didn't come for some reason. Okay, what do we find out? The sash wasn't on... I didn't really find out that much, did I? Because the sash isn't on Ditto. Ditto's also not scarfed though. No, the sash could be on Ditto. The sash... All I know is that the sash isn't on Frostlass, and the Colbur Berry isn't on Dragapult. That's what I found out. What temperature is it cold? Calyrex Aegis Slash, hold on. Okay, every day of the week here I know exactly what I'm going for. There's no way I do anything different ever. He's also not found out what item I am on Windsor. He probably thinks I'm a Jack button. Alright, let's see what the character is. Is Carrot's life orb? Is it Spit? Is it Sash? Is it Colbert? We'll never know. Please, yeah, again, I feel like we're gonna have some mirror matches here. Whoa. Now if I wanted to, I could have been an arsehole. And I could have called this. And switched Winds into Blacephalon, given him Blacephalon and killed him. Whee! Hello. Yeah, it's fine. Now, am I worried here? Ever so slightly. I want to know what items on that Aegis Slash. And so I am going to quickly launch it, because we know Vicious Run didn't kill it. Which is nuts, by the way. I think it's really bulky. And... nah, we'll Vicious Run it. There's really no point in not. I just know it does more damage. And I will give you a Lagging Tail, my guy. Oh, something's dying! What item is Frost Lab? Let's find out. Hello. True, Tailwind, yeah, fine. Hey, what's on that Frost Lab? What is it? Lagging Tail. Specs! Why are you Specs Frost Labs? That's so rude! I might be able to, just might be, able to put those specs onto something. Is it time to max the fish? Oh, Victor took a kill. Whoops, I need to write it down. Victor took a kill. Time to max the fish, question mark? Maxing the fish would be so funny, and it'd actually be good here as well. I'm actually gonna do it. Do that. You can have these. I don't want them. Oh, I'm recording this. The big I'm gonna give it to Jesus! Why are you taking my life away? It's one. We're just all going for territory. I got a cold day. Right, okay. Funny, I'll tell you what. So the Whimsicott now has a life orb and I want it. We're just playing the switcheroo game. Give me that back, I want it. Thank you. He finds out how bulky I am. Oh, that's so rude of you. Breaker takes another kill. Goodbye. I can't. Oh my god, the fish is so strong. Max the fish. Tailwind's gone. In this turn, I 100% go for the maxed out Tailwind. 100%. And then I just switch her in next turn. Or do I have some fun? I'm not gonna max guard. So we're doing this. He's also not maxed yet, which is something I have to be aware of. Oh, you're still not maxing. Don't. Oh, it does. I should have couched that, to be honest. I really chose not to. Hello. Okay, his age search gets 2. His Ditto, sorry, has 1. I'm not really worried here. I probably should be, but Sash on the Sephiroth means I'm mostly fine here, is it not? Foul play 100%. And Heat Wave. Well, Sephiroth could take 2. Realistically. Because it's quicker than A+ protects. Yeah, no kidding. Don't miss Whimsicott. Do not miss Whimsicott. Thank you! Dead. Cool, well, Sephiroth page 1. Beast boost! And yeah, now I'm stashing, it's just game over. I'll play ding. Also, wait, pause, why aren't you... wait, huh? He's protect over King's Shield is what I'm wondering. What? Why? I'm just loading up Discord on my thing. This is what we're learning. What are you doing? There is Dynamax Aegislash. Oh boy. Who's gonna get the kill here? I actually wonder. Bing! Not enough damage. Weakness pop! And my thought for this thing? I am. Well, that won't take 6. That's fine. We end on Yveltal with 2, so we're live! And we'll settle on the 2. He ends on Aegislash with 2, Ditto with 1. Very happy with that. That went very, very well. Look, Yveltal was a free win. Like, we're not gonna get cocky about this. Nah, I'm good. It's great fun. I'll see you all next week. Peace.